May 18th, 2024. It's a decent day out, overcast. The zephyrs are flying. So, knowledge engineering. One of my goals is to make a knowledge server. And with the cloud, starting to refer to it kind of as one might refer to the internet, um, as I was doing my work, it struck me that maybe the cloud doesn't need a database server. Um, if the data is more tightly coupled with DApps, smart agents, um, maybe that effect can be had anyhow without having a whole separate thing just for data. But now I want to apply that idea to the knowledge server. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyhow, let's talk knowledge engineering. So we're more talking design. I've been interested in knowledge engineering since the early 90s. Um, the difference between information, which is basically a tuple, and knowledge is context. Context is a big term. I like to call it ontologies, which is basically just the context. It's basically the glossary or the dictionary, or what did we used to call them? And when I do project deliverables, anyhow, don't matter. Basically, that's a synonym. So, so that's the difference between information stuff. Um, Google and stuff is a very powerful information system, but time and time again, I've run into Google fails. And usually, when Google fails, there's so much crap overburden that you more and more find it hard to get the info that you wanted that's in the right context, in the ontology you're dealing with. So I don't know if that's the only thing required to transmit or to convert information into knowledge, but at the very least, it's needed. So, wow, it it's mind-boggling to start thinking of the details too much. Yeah, the one of the banes of the 20th century was over specialization and not enough intracommunication or intercommunication, maybe I should say. Um, but I can use that because I need people that are specialized in particular areas of this overall system that I'm envisioning. Um, so I guess I'm stuck on the knowledge thing right now. And again, we make NFT DApp pairs that are basically a game we're releasing. Um, if we were to have an oracle that's capable of, I mean, using it internally, yeah, duh, but it's capable of being exposed to clients, be a good way to put it. Um, What do they get? Well, on the presentation layer, um, okay. In a way, it can make an educated guess, but another one of those like sidebar things should have like three or four other possibilities for ontologies. So, however, it comes to the decision that do you mean this ontology? It would mean this. Um, so it would be easy, and that would be based probably on profiling, if possible, knowing that user, knowing that human. But if not, just kind of based on weighted experience, what seems to be popular. Let's try that first. And so choose an ontology for that term or phrase and return some information on that under that ontology. And on the sidebar, I think I'm favoring the left sidebar for many reasons. There'd be like radio buttons or something suggesting some alternatives. So you'd be able to say, no, I didn't mean, oh yeah, I meant that. And then there's some correction and you get the knowledge you wanted. Knowledge server. As an API, you could pass if you know the ontology to be used, you could pass that ontology and for your query, and then you'd be closer there. So what we've done, maybe a knowledge server isn't that hard. See, about the closest we got is to like a knowledge. We're going to want to have a knowledge base, but is well, Wikipedia. Wikipedia is one of the rare sites that I would call a knowledge base. Because if I want to find out something about something, I go there, and usually it fills me in pretty quick. So sites like that, um, but when you really scratch the surface, you find out that humans are always required for configuration, and programs can be seen as configuration, and Wikipedia can be seen as whatever I was saying. Because humans have to edit it and review it and enter in the stuff. And yeah, affiliate marketing wise, there's all kinds of tricks that you could use such sites for to get authority. It kind of comes under the PR part of an organization. There's all kinds of tricks you can do. Used to be, I won't get into that too much, but yeah, there's a lot of ways to do content, and content is king, and it will be. A lot of use cases there. So maybe a knowledge server isn't that tough to implement. Yeah. Okay, well, what's the next layer after that then? Would be the thinking layer. You got thinking, intelligence, cognition, mind, sentience, and then I don't know, cyborgs or androids or something. So, how do you implement a thinking machine? I don't think I want to do that one here.